last hope for this whole idea of this experiment in self-government.
Ronald Reagan said that, these freedoms that we take for granted, they can be lost in a generation. And I always thought, well, that's kind of really high talk and all that stuff, but
it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
And these are the craziest times.
Yeah, the craziest.
And fascinating, by the way, that I've ever lived in. It makes the 60s look like a sandbox play.
Yep. Yeah.
Here they did.
Well, it's because tech's involved and AI and deep fakes and just so many shenanigans are going on simultaneously. It's such a bizarre. It's a great time for comedy. There's so much shit to make fun of because it's almost like the things that are real. They're so funny. They write themselves.
Yeah, it's true. You can't make this stuff up.
It's so nuts. The whole thing is so nuts, and the fact that these people are so ideologically captured, they can't recognize the danger of doing the things that they're doing in order to win, and that you can't fix that stuff once you put it in motion. And I just don't. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm glued. Like if this was a show, I'd be like, holy shit, what a great show! Like the writing on this show is fucking incredible.
No kidding. It's a cliffhanger, this for sure.
Yeah, the assassination attempt, him going fight, and putting his fist up. Like, what the fuck? Is this real? Like, this is crazy. The whole thing's crazy. And then not a press conference about the shooter.
Yeah,
not a press conference.
It's like not a month later. It's how do they do it? Nobody remembers it.
Right. They memory hold it.
Yeah. Memory hold it. It's like as if it never happened.
Well, there was so little reporting on how it happened, how it could have happened, who the shooter was. They get to the kid's house and it's completely scrubbed. He doesn't have any silverware in his home. Like someone was there. And do you know
his phone? It takes him a week and a half even to open it.
Oh, we can't get into his phone.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's
well, how about
so strange. My son, a 17-year-old son, can get into your phone, but they can't get into your
also the fact that this kid, someone from outside the FBI's office in D.C. had been visiting. They tracked they have phone, they have ad.
Oh, right.
So they can
they can ping your phone off of that triangulate on the.
So there was a phone
towers,
that was going from outside of D.C. to this kid multiple times. So what's going on? This kid's training for quite a while, for over a year. It seems like he was involved in like shooting training and preparing for. It's like he was being.
He went
groomed.
there at least like 40 times. They said.
I don't know how many times.
Rifle.
It was quite a few.
It was quite a few.
Yeah, but the whole thing is very strange. It's like how is this not like a deep investigation that's on the front page of every newspaper where people are trying to figure out
outrage from
was this a government conspiracy to kill the presidential candidate?
Yeah.
What happened?
Right. Was it?
Right. And
we go back to the Kennedy. No, go ahead.
I thought the moment he got shot and lived and he goes, fight, I'm like, it's over. Yeah. He's going to win this.
Yeah, me too.
He's going to win this.
That's it.
Yeah.
Put up his fist like that is like.
And then next thing you know, Kamala Harris has one good speech and everybody's cheering. And you're like, wow. It's just completely flip-flop. All the talk shows, everyone's with her. A person who just a month prior was being hidden because she would say so many dumb things. And she would and every time she had to talk openly with no script, she would blunder and fuck things up. Now all of a sudden she's the perfect candidate.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
It's super wild. They did have and disenfranchised all those voters who had voted for Biden.
Yeah.
If you're talking about democracy.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they have no say about it.
No primary. There's no one else gets to choose. And they use the FEC filing for Biden's money, so like she gets to access that war chest. So the whole thing's crazy. And the fact that no one's freaking out about the dangers of this, and the fact that this is the first time ever that someone who nobody voted for in the primaries, had zero delegates, is now being the person who is at the front.
Who's a point ahead in the polls.
Yeah.